The universe sends you people so that you know the universe is listening. This is how that works. If you're having a repeated sort of experience, it means the universe is clocking into your energy and sending you the type of people based off of the energy you're emitting, right? On the other side, too, the universe is gentle and kind with you. So if you're in a funk, but you're a good person, you have good intentions, and you're trying to change and you're making progress and you've been working on yourself, right? Sometimes the universe sends you friends. Sometimes the universe sends you people who will say something kind to you. You should always clock that in as the mercy, as the divine listening of the universe. And those are not accidents. Those are just literally moments that are showing you that things are going to get better. Today, I was in a funk, and it's almost 6 p.m. right now. So this was in the middle of the afternoon. And I get a call from somebody, and she's like, somebody I know, of course. And she's like, Neela, what are you up to? I answered the call. Normally, I'm not a big phone person. I prefer being texted, I prefer communicating that way, right? So I said, oh, I'm just trying to send an email. Mind you, I was at the tip of this funk that I was in. My anxiety level had shot up to like 1,000 or something just moments before the phone rang. And I said, no, nothing much. She said, you want to go get a coffee or pedicures or something, if you're not busy. And I was like, no, I'd love to go with you back. I may not get a pedicure, but I'll come chill with you. We ended up having a fantastic conversation. It was a great distraction. And, and then I realized I wanted lip balm. So I just went to HEB for a lip balm. Uh, I mean, the it's not about being in a constantly good mood, but it's also about paying attention when you're in those in between phases, or when you're going through some form of emotional, funk, right? Or something doesn't feel clear. When you're in those types of spaces, even then, the frequency you're emitting, because you're that powerful, it doesn't stop. It doesn't, because you are about to have change in your life, right? So when you're about to have change or transformation of any kind in your life, the signals are way stronger. So in those situations, you have to be even more careful about how you're thinking, what you're putting energy into. And that does not mean that you don't feel the funk you're in. I've been through this multiple times. I'm building something new right now, and I'm going through that phase, right? I've done it. I've been through these processes, but they change every time you up level, right? Every time you move towards something new or toward another threshold, um, you're going to have to deal with a version of yourself that has to, in some ways, be non existent for you to get to that next one, right? Like to the next thing that you're trying to go to, for example. And today, I just can't. I was reminded that, the universe is always listening. I was sent this person today because I was genuinely like in this. I can't even explain it into words. Like I was just soul dead. I, it was something of that sort. And this person just calls me, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go out. And I'm telling you, I had such an enriching conversation, and she's starting to build as well. And I love women entrepreneurs. I love women who are doing different things. They're creating, and they're thinking about the next thing, even though they have their jobs, they have their families and all of that. They're trying to build new identities. Isn't that fantastic? So I hope this reaches whoever needs a sort of maybe a message of hope, but also a message, if you bear with me for one more second here, is that the universe is always listening, and it loves you, bro. It like loves you. And the question becomes, will you let it love you in the way you're not used to it, or no one has showed you that you're capable of receiving that type of love? Like, will you let that in, and will you stop standing in your way? I'd like to let you know at 6:02 p.m. today, I decided to stand away from my own path and my way of doing things. I stepped aside, and I was like, sometimes it's good not to be yourself. And like the introverted side of me would have preferred staying indoors or doing something. And I'm glad I said yes. Let's meet in 20 minutes. I'll be ready. And May this find you. May something here resonate when it's supposed to. And everyone's going through a little something, right? So please, please love yourself through the in betweens, because that's where your energy is most needed for yourself. You know, that's when you have to be there for yourself. And it takes process, it takes time, it takes, attention, and also just grace at, for the most part, that it's okay. You're a work in progress and it's fine. It's going to find its path. You're going to find your path. And because the universe is always listening, the universe is going to send you the right people, the right opportunities, the right conversations soon enough. Thank it. I'm about to.